Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's been a crazy morning, man. A very crazy morning. But I wanted to get into this since we're up this morning. This group right here. This is what you've been putting in my inbox for the past 2, 3 days. And I said, well, let me address this now so we can get through with it so we don't have to discuss it anymore. Okay? Now, what you're witnessing is DJ Akademiks, who's a social media whatever, and Wack 100, a bodyguard slash marketing manager or whatever. I don't know what to call him anymore. What's up, OG? What's up, John? Mr. Tall? Now, let's get to this. Right? DJ Akademiks was considered to be, to some of these young people that's up in the game who want to do this type of thing that he does for a living, they call him a pioneer. A pioneer of a guy who basically bit the apple and bit the forbidden fruit. And once he bit the forbidden fruit, he was able to get to the pundits that he wanted to and get into the entertainment world, the conglomerates, all of this garbage that other people deem as important in hip-hop culture and all this crap. This is what they want from you. Okay? This is where they feel you should be. See? See this guy here and this guy? This guy pays this guy, basically for protection. And this guy uses this guy to build up this guy. Before this guy came along, did we look at Wack 100 as anything else besides a guy who bodyguarded the game? Do we look at him as a manager? No. Did we look at him as anything else? No. So why is he looked at as that now? I don't know. This guy. This guy created fake and false narratives to promote on social media through other people. Why? To promote this guy who's going to act like he's arguing with this guy. And then they're going to bring in another guy who they're going to pretend that they're arguing with, but they're all in cahoots. This became the narrative of, oh, this is what we're going to do here today, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to create fake garbage and pass it off to the world. And once we get everybody into place, we're going to silence anybody who try to say anything otherwise. Therefore, you have people that comes along and does the same thing. And you have all of these clowns who are now walking around doing foolery. And they look at people like Carcino, myself, and say, man, you letting the boat go by. You know how much money you'd be making if you was to do that? They never ask themselves the question, why Carcino don't do that? They never ask themselves that. Well, Carcino's going to answer that question for you. Quick, live, in a hurry. There's a reason I don't do that stuff. And the reason I don't portray myself in such a way, because as a man, you only have one chance in life to tell the world who you are. You got one shot. Once you tell people who you are, you don't change that. You don't compromise that. You don't victimize that. You don't use that in any way, shape, or form in a negative. Not at all. You don't take that for granted. And yes, it would be very lucrative for me to go out and start making a false statement or a false report or start going after people on social media just because I want to see it happen. I want to battle some people or whatever your narratives may be or your reasoning may be. Right? Whatever you tell yourself to get by, it might be very lucrative. There's a lot of money in it. But all money ain't good money. I don't want to live like that. Can academics go walking around outside? No, he can't. He wanted to be famous. Somebody might recognize him. A lot of people might not like him. Might try to take his life. So now he got to be careful how he moves at all times. Reason why he has to pay guys like that to keep other guys off his back. Other people in the industry might want to put hands on him. I don't want to create a fake narrative, go back and forth with somebody. Somebody could lose their life. Now, what is the new false agenda today? Oh, he's warring with the same artists that they're supposed to be promoting. Right? He's warring with Blueface, who's Wack 100's artist. They go back and forth on social media. Now, why would anyone take that serious? Oh, what is the new thing now that they have in place? What is the new circle of distrust? What is that? Well, that new circle of distrust is clear. The circle of distrust, we're going to create these narratives, spread them, have everybody on social media talking about us. And now, since they don't have anything going, they have to create it. So now, all of a sudden, everyone's asking me, yo, you hear about DJ Akademiks burning? His girl came out and said he's burning people up. Do you not know that idiot told that woman to say something like that? This is why I don't engage in the nonsense, because I already see the play. That fool. Mm-hmm. Why do you think I didn't respond to it? Because one, I don't believe any words that come out of his mouth, because it's all a false narrative. So why believe anything he says? Two, this is familiar. This is familiar territory, ain't it? We've seen this countless times. Akademiks create some false narrative and then he got to come out and defend it because he plays on the mind of the young and the ignorant. Then he got Bluetooth, the Slash, I guess he a rapper. You know, he got a reality show where him and his girl are beating each other up every day and people watch it for some reason. And that's what I guess their entertainment is. But when their ratings and numbers start dropping and they need what they call heat, we ain't got no heat going. We need heat. So, okay, well, what's the heat? Well, the heat was simple. The heat was real simple. What's up, Cortez? Yeah, they're messing with my stream again. Mm. Well, when you start when you look at the situation that says, okay, these people wish I was not doing the things that I'm doing right now. What would they do? What is the meaning of it? What is the translation of it? They offer all these sponsorship deals, all of these different companies who want to market because you're doing the work they want you to do. They asked me that I want to participate during my heyday, that I want to participate promoting a said rapper. I said no, thank you. I don't want to participate in promoting this rap. And they were shocked that I said no to that. Because what they wanted me to do is to review this rapper's album and give it praising reviews. And they were going to pay me for it. And they were like, did you hear what we're saying? We're going to pay you for the review. We just wanted to come from you. And I was like, I appreciate you thinking of me, but no thank you. I mean, I'll listen to the album. If it's something I want to review, and then I'll make that decision. But I'm not going to take your money for a review. And I didn't. They were shocked. Exactly. But this is how Akademiks has made a living. Paying people so that he could promote them. All these young and up and coming artists. Then he started getting with some of the people on the inside because he wants to be an insider so much. But the music industry is so dead right now that they could turn anybody into a hip hop star. The streets no longer dictates who those guys are anymore. And once they've taken that power away from you, you can create the greatest rapper in the world. If they don't say it's who it is, they won't even promote them, push them, no money to back them, nothing. Meanwhile, you can create you a Little Dicky and all these other guys and throw them out there and say, hey, these are the face of hip hop. So if you don't play ball, you out the game. It's something weird going on as usual with my live streams, but I just wanted to let that be known because a lot of people were putting out alerts saying that, asking me about this. And for 2 days, I'm like, come on. I do not feel like talking about this guy, Akademiks, on any level. But I just want y'all to know they created this false narrative about him having herpes and all of this. They created this false narrative because they have nothing to talk about. So they created that so that he could have to respond, and then Wack 100 jump in, and they have nothing to discuss. And pretty soon that dies out. Your audience gets exhausted from it. Well, we'll see what it reads, but right, I gotta try to fix my internet or whatever this is. Selena Powell was somebody he was managing at the time, trying to make her a star by putting her in all these weird situations, and it takes away from what the real hip hop is and everything. I come from when it was real. I come from when things were real. I don't come from this fake stuff that they do now. I can't even get involved in it. That's not how I move, it's not how I operate. So, well, they're on Clubhouse, and they're trying to build up a clubhouse and build up a channel. But when you paying 15K a month to Wack 100 for security, this is the kind of things that come along with that territory. Yeah, I called Wack and said, hey, let's have that conversation. And we had the conversation. And that was that. Then he got weird because Akademiks told him who he could talk to and who he couldn't talk to. Yeah, it's all fake. So I appreciate y'all asking me, but I have to delete that narrative from the world so that they would just know. No, DJ Akademiks is not, from what I know, I don't know what he got. But what I do know is that This story was created by them for attention. If that was real, DJ Akademiks would have had her, or anything she posted would have been taken down. He would have sued her for slander. He would have had all this stuff taken off the air. So, straight like that. So, is he a good manager? I don't know. He's managed to have people even know who this Bluetooth guy is. I mean, I wouldn't say he's a good manager, but he's managed to put this person on in everybody's face where people say, hey, that's Bluetooth. And do I think he's inept at his job? Yes. I think he's trying to make himself famous more than his artists. And I would never want to be signed to a manager who's trying to make themselves famous. Because if you sign to a manager who's trying to market himself and it's the identity, then you're setting yourself up for disaster because you're not going to be the main attention. He is going to be the main attention. It's like signing to an artist that's already out there. I'd rather sign directly with a label, but sometimes they say, hey, go through the artist. He's going to accept the majority of the risk. But when you're an artist and you're starving to get in the game, this is what you do. Suns and Nuggets. Who do I like in that series? I like Phoenix to beat them. As I told you, Phoenix will win the NBA championship this year. No. My cleaning crew should be here. I don't know what the hell's going on. But my cleaning crew isn't here. This is very disturbing. Uh, Listen, when it gets back to the industry and who they promote, who they don't promote, well, just look at the track record. 6ix9ine, right? Promoted by who? DJ Akademiks, right? They did all this for 6ix9ine, right? Where did that lead 6ix9ine? Where did that ultimately lead 6ix9ine? Okay? He used to promote extension, right? Where did that leave? Where did that leave extension? Hmm. Then he went on to working with Tory Lanez, right? Where did that leave Tory Lanez? Then he went to working with King Bond, right? Then, soon as Bond died, he rolled right over to Rondo. What did that leave Rondo? Where did that leave Vaughn? Where is that leaving all of these people that Akademiks is building his brand on? Hmm? Then he went and grabbed Hassan Campbell, right? Then he went and grabbed all of these people who creating this like disillusioned or just saying the most outlandish things on the internet. That's what he wants to bring them and work with them. Can't blame him for that. Okay, I can't blame the one that takes his followers and just mislead them by throwing garbage out over and over again. Keep regurgitating garbage on the internet to promote to the younger people that's out there listening. That leads to the demise of other people. No problem. We won't blame them. So we can't blame the media then when they report things inaccurate that leads to people getting harmed. We don't blame the media. So we can't blame the media for saying something incorrect or doing stuff incorrect anymore. Okay, I get it. Now, let's take it even further. Tory Lanez is in jail fighting to get out. Akademiks played a part in that. Spreading narratives. Once again. So I don't want to make this a super long thing. I just really wanted to declare exactly what's going on so that the people understand that what they're watching is fake. Fake, fake, fake. This guy had nothing to talk about. He has nothing going on. So he needed something to have people to conversate about. So of course his girls are gonna leak something about him, right? Some fake girl, whatever he's been dating. And now fake girl, whatever, gonna put out all of this information on him, claiming that this is the situation and all of these things showing medication. Also, it could be picked up, and the dum dums will follow. And
Questo to moment de górę. Aha. Aha. Maybe who girls clean this? Yes?
no,
Clean?
yeah, you can clean
Ah,
clean all.
girls, yes? Come in.
Well, last week.
Uh-huh.
I mean, 2 weeks ago.
Come
Yeah,
in.
one girl. Yeah.
One?
Yeah.
Ok. Czyli quando for? Ou da gente, né? Já digitamos. Ok.
All right. Hey. No, they didn't have all that money back then. Hello? No. He's not supported by that, I don't think. Because Wack was not a manager. He was completely a bodyguard at that point. He was a bodyguard. And then after he was bodyguarding, oh, they trying to push this fake narrative about his girlfriend came out and she said some things about him that weren't true. And he's tried to come out to defend himself, but he created all of it just to have the attention, and all of a sudden they gonna ask Wack, and then now he's got some content, so they create fake beef all the time. Remember, Wack was going at it with Hassan. This is the narrative that they do. They play this game because they're feeding off of your stupidity. Then they brought in Charleston White, who's just a paid person they brought in to create the drama so that they can keep focusing on dealing with one another. Yeah. So they're gonna start cleaning up here, so I'm gonna go. I'll talk to y'all later.